presenting Arts and Design Virtual Art Exhibit with the theme ALAB-SINING ALAY-SIGLA, Year 2021.
Suffer, Death, and Faith by Bobby Ledesma. This presents our pandemic situation, which is reflected in the abstract painting. The agony of all those fighting in this situation is represented by red and yellow, while the other color, black, is associated with death. Today is the very moment we should come together and support one another. Like a white color that gives lightness, let us establish a new beginning. Filipino as One. Artwork by Nicolay Candrea de Langosa. It is observed that a Filipino can still smile with problems and be happy, which makes them positive in any situation. So despite the COVID-19 pandemic, the Filipino culture of hospitality continues to thrive. Helping one another and spreading positivity makes everyone stronger in any situation.
The Fineness Behind the Brush by Maribeth Jezereno. This native ignorant artist signifies cultural stability and the ability to withstand pandemics and cultural changes. As the brush strokes symbolize our ups and downs, believe that everything will soon be back to normal. Never give up your passion for the arts. Insider Groom by Jenny Jacinto. Making an artwork requires a lot of expression from the artist, both in terms of ideas and creativity. So every art piece is an expressionist creation.
Auxilia by Griffin Gaston. Throughout the pandemic, we have experienced the feeling of loneliness. We haven't been able to spend time with our friends, and the mounting pile of unfinished work isn't helping matters. This artwork, Auxilia, which means helping hand in Latin, depicts that no matter how alone we feel, there's still always someone ready to support you, someone who will take your hand and assist you in getting back on your feet. Soar Like Eagles by Marcron de Vera. Quote, even youths grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. End quote. So as the pandemic passes by and as a student, we struggle with many problems in our lives and we feel like giving up. But sometimes it just takes hope in the Lord. We will be like eagles that soar and conquer every problems in life. We are all in this together by Jake Oyangwa. As we face a new normal, we have gone through hardships, but I am confident that we will be able to overcome this ordeal and that we, humans, will be the key. We are all in this together, and together we can stop the virus.
I'm Here by Jennifer Aquino. The pandemic has made me feel like drowning. Thankfully, a loving and caring mother was there to save and support me. In times of difficulty, let us not hesitate to seek comfort from our beloved ones, because it is love that gives us strength and power. Tara, laro tayo, tumbang preso by Camille Flores. Due to COVID-19, kids nowadays cannot normally play like before and socializing is limited. This piece harkens back to a time before the crisis when youths were allowed to play outside with their friends. To the Bones, Anorexia Nervosa by Camille Flores. Inspired by the movie entitled To the Bone, I created this artwork because it reminds me of what people are going through today as we face a lot of negative events like COVID-19. We don't have the freedom to breathe normally, and many people experience stress and anxiety that can lead to severe depression and disorder like anorexia nervosa, which is the subject of my art.
From Ashes We Rise by Jeremy Camot. Inspired from the quote, "The phoenix must burn to emerge," from Janet Fitch and White Oleant. In this global pandemic, we are enveloped with problems that seems like invisible shackles we can never break free from. But when we are at the rock bottom, there's no other way than up. We feel scorched from the pandemic's ramifications, but like a phoenix, we can renew ourselves with stronger rage of hope and mentality. Acknowledge the phoenix in you, in all of us, and together we rise.
Arts Through Phone by Rosalyn Talavera. We, as artists, can share and express our talent and expand the influence of our art pieces by sharing or showcasing them on social media. Keep Moving Forward by Jay Villarreal. Life is about accepting the challenges along the way, choosing to keep moving forward and savoring the journey by Bennett Roy. Just like one, continue building your passion and adapting the changes along the way, in spite of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Kinkoy Goldfish by Zechariah Mendita. Placed in an aquarium, yet remain vibrant and alive. Just like a koi fish, we have to learn to adapt to our new environment, finding our strength out of our weakness.
Behind the Emptiness: Stories of Artists by Rachel Cachuela. Artworks are expressions of artists, so they also reveal a hidden emptiness that is being concealed behind their work. Each masterpiece was built with expressions.
You call it lion, I call it vitality by Avril Passy. The lion's head tells us to be vigorous in order to receive positive energy. Its eyes inspires us to get on with every artwork that comes to our mind. Its smoldering look reminds us to keep on catching our prey or dream. In connection to the theme, we should blaze our talents for the masterpiece we aspire.
Positive Turning by Chazal Crisostomo. Why focus on the problem in front of you? If you can turn your head into something worthwhile, be positive. Don't let the pandemic rob you of your happiness. Do things that elevate your stress, like your creative hobbies.
Sleep and Despair by Raven Lucayan. This piece depicts the life of a person who is being hopeful, succumbed to despair during the pandemic. May this be a reminder that you are not alone in this battle. There are always people who are willing to help. It is motivating to see people helping the needy ones and working together to conquer despair. Artist During the Pandemic by Rins Carlos. Regardless of the world's dangerous situation, artists still continue to share and inspire others while wearing face masks as protection. Cultural Pride by Rins Carlos. This artwork shows three proud Igorot women wearing their traditional attire despite cultural discrimination and racism. Escape by George Kulbengan. COVID-19, forest fires, and conflicts between some countries all occurred in 2021. So I drew a girl representing Mother Earth fleeing and heading towards a place that is ideal for us to live in. Listening. Photograph by Marc-Angelo Tabadero. A photograph of a girl playing guitar, symbolizing an artist's desire to pursue an art despite the pandemic. Inner Beauty. Photograph by Jacqueline Garcia. When the world becomes uneasy, let's still capture the optimistic and beautiful side of our lives, despite the pandemic, for us to keep on moving.
The end. Thanks for watching.